what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kat, and on here we talk about style, fashion, shopping, stuff like that. If that sounds cool, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and stick around. Today we are doing some Goodwill shopping, and I have Lisa to help me. So as soon as we started looking around in this location, we noticed a lot of fast fashion. Some modern fast fashion and others like this tank that are Forever 21 and other similar brands from quite a while ago. Some of these were rather old tags for these brands, but the items look brand new. So we figured that we would talk a bit about finding fast fashion in the thrift store. So we decided that that was the theme for today because that's what was so readily available. And look at that price. Yellow is the half off tag. That was $2.50 for that. So unfortunately, the audio quality was not great, and turning it up made the music in the store too loud. So I will recap what Lisa was telling us here. She found this top. It's actually from Shein, and it matches something that she had purchased on Poshmark, also from Shein. And so finding something like this can be a great win because you have a use for it. Speaking of Shein, here's some more Shein here. A lot of times the reason that I would pick up fast fashion is because I really like the print or the fabrication seems really comfortable. My general rule is if it catches your eye, you should check it out. And if it seems like you could actually use it and you need it, then it doesn't matter all that much where it has come from. For example, all of these items that I'm showing you are things that caught my eye and I wanted to see what they were. Yes, they were all Forever 21, which is a store that I used to love back in the day. So many of these sort of aesthetics did speak to me. And so I like the bright colors, I like the bold patterns, and Forever 21 did that well. But in looking at these, I could determine whether this is something that my wardrobe needs, whether I like the quality of it today, rather than just discounting it offhand because it's Forever 21.
Oh, I love this. I wish that this was my size. This is the type of like 90s stuff that I want to be wearing. I love this neckline, this like high square neckline. And this is one of my favorite colors. And the texture is great. It's in great condition. Like this is good.
Fabulous.
Shockingly, Forever 21. Look at that. And this is the thing about shopping fast fashion secondhand is you get to actually touch it and be surprised by the quality of things. You know, you're not just gonna get a piece of plastic that's gonna fall apart. Like this is a good, sturdy garment.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so it's Bob Mackie, which is quite a find, very unique. And yeah, look at this.
Look at this. That detail.
And look,
and it's layered.
Color. It's even flipped. This is amazing. Gotta carry this around now.
This is what I like. I recognize this from one of our last thrifting hauls.
And that was a great pickup.
Yeah, but it was like the one that I got was more like rose gold, pinky. It had like sequins. This has sequins too, but it was like sequin stripes.
Yeah, I'll link that video if I can find it. We saw this cute dress that has fantastic late 90s Y2K vibes. And something else that I think about when I really fall in love with a fast fashion piece in the thrift store is, can I pair it with the other items that I have at home? I'm a big fan of high-low dressing. I personally own a lot of brand name, designer, and luxury items. And when I find something that fits in with the vibe and aesthetic that I am going for with my clothing, like this Gucci-esque skirt that's actually Shein, there's no reason that I can't wear that with actual Gucci and create a great outfit. So if you are out here like me, living your most bougie life, trying to find the fanciest, highest quality items secondhand, if you find something that you just love and want to pair with it, go for it. I don't think that there's any reason why your closet would be better off just because it has brand name labels versus items that you genuinely love. I would go with the things that you love. Once again, I was so thrilled with everything that I found. There were far more items that I found that I was very interested in and did a quick try on or hold up in front of the mirror than I could have possibly needed to take home. So I had to leave a lot of fantastic things behind. And Lisa, since she is visiting from New York, she can only pack so much. So she also has to be very discerning with what she picks out. And so we found plenty of fun things and walked away with some of the best ones. So stick around and we will show you what we ended up purchasing. So here are the items that we picked up while thrifting.
So let's start with your haul.
Cool,
because you got some like real wins.
Indeed. So many of these you've probably already seen me looking at them, considering them. But here's some details on them. So this is like a faux leather pleated skirt. It is a midi length, a true midi.
Gorgeous.
And it is the Simply Vera Wang brand. And I think that this is from Kohl's. Oh yes, this is why I think it's from Kohl's, because it has the original tag attached from Kohl's.
Yeah.
So that's a nice deal. I'm very excited about this. And yeah, this is just such a wearable piece. Then we got this one I'm also super excited about. This one feels almost brand new as well. So this is Draper James. And it is the Magnolia print, and it's this really soft material. So this is great as like a lounge kind of thing or a work from home. And as I said, the condition on this is fantastic. Oh yeah, and pricing. The price on this one was $6.99, and it actually was that. And then on the skirt was $8.99. Then we have a complete shift from those other ones. And this is just a fun, exciting little moment. Really, I bought it because of these balls, you know?
I really
love the balls.
I think I sold you on this one because it's such a summery lemon yellow, and we're talking about like whites and greens and fun things you can wear with it. So if you never wear it, you can blame me. Send me a Venmo request.
Sounds good. I will. I'll keep you all updated. But it's actually like a swim top with this draped over like a bandeau. And so yeah, also amazing condition. This one was $4.99. Then I was really feeling the yellow. I'm sure you saw this one earlier in the video because what a find. And you found this for me. This is actually a vintage Bob Mackie piece, which is very fun. I don't own any Bob Mackie, but this one really spoke to me.
Yeah.
So it's actually layered. It's got a tank, and these are 100% silk, which is great. So it's got the tank underneath, and then it is this lovely shirt, a long sleeve flowy shirt. And what I really like about this really is it's got this fun collar, this fun detail. And this is something I've seen with Bob Mackie pieces before. It's definitely got a very like retro Western aesthetic going, which is something that I really want to embrace for the fall. So
absolutely
perfect. And this one was $6.99. Then to continue with our yellow theme,
and I don't think you've seen this one yet.
You have not seen this, and this actually goes with the theme of the video, because obviously I found some great things, some higher end things, some great brand names today. I even found some designer that I have not shown you yet, but this is actually from Charlotte Russe, which I definitely consider to be fast fashion.
Oh, certainly.
And I used to shop a lot at Charlotte Russe back in the day.
Same.
And so I know that some of their items really do hold up. And this is one where you never know. It actually has the original tags attached.
Yeah.
So it is this fun crochet top, which I really like that as a trend as well. So cute little crochet top and this fun yellow color. And I'm very excited to style this. But of course it's in perfect condition and it's fabulous because it's got this tag attached. So it could have been dead stock or it could have just been something in someone's closet. But when I find something like this, even if it's not a high-end brand, at least I'm familiar with Charlotte Russe. That's a big thing that I do consider is I have never purchased anything directly from Shein.
Yeah.
Or from a lot of the more modern ones. Partially because I don't like buying things like that online. And so I've never honestly been that tempted in that way, because I know that I can find things like this at the thrift store and actually decide if it's going to fit or be comfortable.
Yeah.
But it is great, even when you find it in person, it is a good thing to consider. How is this going to hold up? And I know for Charlotte Russe, and especially something like this requires pretty specific care.
Yeah.
And so as long as I care for it that way, I think that this could last a really long time.
I think so
and this
too.
could actually be great quality. I do have like a lot of those, a lot of things from Forever 21, from a lot of those eras of those tags that you were seeing earlier in this video. And I still have a bunch in my closet.
Yeah.
This is a Tory Burch dress.
What a win. Oh my
Such a
God.
win.
When you saw this, your whole face lit up.
I
It really
love, it is hard to find Tory Burch in these thrift stores, but it does happen. We do have a Tory Burch locally at Cherry Creek Mall. And so people have been buying it here and don't have to go out of their way to do so. So it's here, but I don't find it much. I would say I find it probably every 10th shopping trip.
Sure.
And so I'm always so thrilled because it's one of my absolute favorite brands. And so thrilled to find this. And yeah, a couple of things requiring either just some sort of repair or changing it a bit, but this is still a fabulous piece.
Absolutely.
And then still in that designer vein, we got some Kate Spade shoes here, which is an absolute thrill. And they're in great condition too.
Yeah.
They were at Ross at one point.
Uh-huh.
And here they are. And these, I haven't been telling you the price. The Tory Burch dress was $7.99. And the Charlotte Russe tank was $5. And then these guys, they were $14.99, but it was the half off color, so they were actually $7. And the last thing that I got was also a pair of shoes, and so these are from Just Fabulous. Is that before it was Just Fab? Do you know anything about that?
I don't actually.
Maybe I'll research it. I honestly don't know. If you know, tell me in the comments.
Yeah.
Was it Just Fabulous and then it became Just Fab?
Yeah.
And if you know why, tell me why. I'd like to know why.
Yeah, I
will
actually
look
don't
it
know.
up. But if you have any insight, you leave me a comment.
Yeah.
These were also the half off tag. And so they were $10.99, but in reality they were like $6.50.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are very fabulous.
And let me tell you, when I saw them, you could have convinced me that these were Kate Spade. Like the
For
style
sure, they
of
do have
them
that vibe.
are very like it's a high. It looks like a higher designer find than it
Definitely.
is, which is what's so thrilling about these. And I told Kat when I saw those, I was like, if I had to walk into the store and it was like, pick one item Kat is guaranteed to like, I would have walked out with those shoes.
And they went with my top. So it's
Not
like,
a surprise.
oh my gosh. On to you. Let's see these fabulous finds.
I got 3 things. I'm so excited about all 3. This was a real win for me. The first one was just this black.
Cooper's just back here. Hey everybody, say hi to Coop.
There's
She's a good girl.
Coop. Coop's
She's
being a good girl.
Oh, she's such a good girl.
Such a good girl. So I always have a lot of luck with skirts thrifting. I'm a skirt girly. I'm wearing one right now. I love a skirt. So this is just a black like little flippy skirt. I think you may have seen it earlier. It is a plus size brand that is Sunny Lee. It is a bit old. It's clear from the tag. It looks very like Y2K print, like font. So I'm guessing that's probably what it is. I'm not super familiar with it. But I did not get a chance to try it on, but it's so flippy and fun that I feel pretty confident that there will be a lot of ways that I can style it. It also was $6. So to me, it sort of felt like, well, if it doesn't fit, it's like, it really would be okay, because I feel like there's a high likelihood that it fits, which is worth it for me.
So cute. So cute. And great condition on that too.
Really good condition.
And that was $5.99?
Yes.
That's a great deal.
Really, really great. I always love when I can find a skirt, and this one just like, if it fits, it's something I will get so much use out of. So then my favorite thing, which I'm so excited about, these Jeffrey Campbell shoes
are so cute. They're in incredible condition. Look at this little kitten heel. And I'm not a kitten heel girly, but there's something so interesting about this heel that it makes it so wearable. The whole thing is very wearable. The height is really nice. They are exactly my size. They are in great condition for $10.
Such good condition.
I'm
so impressed with this being white.
I mean, even like look at the bottoms of the shoes.
They look great. They look great.
It feels like they've been worn.
Yeah, I think whoever
once.
got these just either had them for an event or, decided they didn't really.
Which I get it, because I almost didn't get it because I felt like my foot kept kind of coming up with this little split, and I was worried about it feeling stable for me. But I was wearing socks, so I was just slipping around in them. Turns out it's perfectly fine. So if you see these around, I recommend them. I love them. They're so cute. And I would say that these retail, I'd have to look them up, but my guess would be probably like $175. So to see them for $10 in such incredible condition is a huge win.
That's such a great find.
And then on our way out, as we were walking out, I found these sunglasses.
Look at these.
These
are so good.
Obsessed. They're a little goofy, but they're still very wearable.
They're so nice. I would be jealous, except they look so much better on you than they ever could on me. So I'm just so thrilled that we found them.
I love these. And they remind me of a white pair that would actually go phenomenal with these shoes that I have from Kat's Bachelorette.
Yes.
So I like that I actually have two pairs of oversized heart-shaped sunglasses.
Can't have too many,
but I like that they're like vaguely cat eye. It's just a win. And they were $3.
Great.
So my total with the designer shoes, these great sunglasses, this skirt, all within really, really good condition, came out to $21.
Fabulous.
I rounded up, $21.
Fabulous. When you're thinking about fast fashion in the thrift store, certainly it's totally fine to formulate your own opinion on this. And I know different people have different opinions. The thrift store has what it is going to have. So if it tends to have a lot of fast fashion, or a fast fashion piece jumps out to you, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. I think secondhand is the best way to consume fast fashion because first of all, you're saving it from a landfill. You're giving it a second life, which means already you are extending the life. It's better for the ecosystem that way. And you might end up getting to wear something that like you actually get to try on and like, if you are at a thrift store where they allow you to try things on, and try out kind of like the quality a bit more. I know, for example, I actually have a few friends who really like some of the Plus from Shein. I have some Plus from Shein that I got on Poshmark. I liked this cream sweater from Shein so much. I wore it into the ground and I found it again on Poshmark a second time and I bought it again because I was wearing it that much. And that's great. I loved that I did not have to go like actually patronize a fast fashion company and contribute to more eco waste or humanitarian issues.
For sure.
This is my kind of like hot take moment of it. The problem is not wearing Shein. The problem is giving your money to Shein. If you are looking at a couple of fast fashion pieces, you're deciding in a thrift store, right? Which ones make the cut? What's the criteria that make the cut to go to checkout?
You know what? I, as someone who is a bit of a serial over shopper, I have several questions that I will ask myself, and a big one when I'm looking at something, especially at a thrift store because the price is low. For example, this one that I do classify as fast fashion.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, honestly, a lot of even mall brands I would classify as fast fashion if I had to put things into different buckets, right?
Yeah.
But I look at this and what was this? This was $5. With something like this that is in the $5 range, I ask myself, would I spend $45 on this?
That's such a good tip.
If I would, then I will get it.
That is such a good tip. I really love that. That's so actionable. Like that's a really good way of figuring it out because if you really only would spend $5 on it, you're looking at that piece thinking it's only worth $5. Definitely. Do you want to be bringing home a $5 item? Which was like so exciting about these, knowing that these are, $175 or whatever they are, getting them for $10. In fact, I said earlier today that I would be happy to spend something like $60 for something like this. So I think like you can carry that tip across.
Like if this came in my Newly and they were charging like $50 for it,
Yep.
I would still consider this.
And that is so smart. My last little add-on on that is something that I've had happen to me several times in thrift stores where I've picked up a piece. I'm so excited about it. It looks really great. I look at the label and it's Forever 21. And it
Yes.
surprises me.
Yes.
And that to me is always kind of like a key that it's probably an item worth investigating a bit more.
Absolutely.
Because if you can clock from across the room that it's fast fashion, it probably is not something that you're gonna feel great wearing. But if it kind of tricks you, like if you don't know, that's a good sign.
I agree. And that is so tied to the design, the aesthetic, and the actual quality of the fabric. And the construction.
Yep.
And so a tip that I've heard from lots of different creators that I would echo so much is shop based on quality more than based on just the brand name.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for joining me on this.
Yes,
thrift
this was
day.
so fun.
Thanks for coming along with us. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll be back every Monday with a video and most Fridays with a video as well. So hit that bell icon to be notified when a secret surprise video might come out, because there might even be those in addition to Monday and Friday. And sometimes the Friday one comes out on Saturday because I can't be trusted. So again, thanks for sticking around. Love to see you for the next one. Comment below which of these was your favorite item, which one you think was the absolute best find of the day. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Mwah. Colors really appeal to me.
I want to talk about this one.